I want you to know that I accepted this guardianship out of respect for your father, not out of any desire to impose.
How generous. You'll be relieved to hear it won't be necessary for long. I'm engaged to Lord Nicholas Aldridge. We marry within the month, at which point your guardianship ends and we may both return to the comfortable silence we have so clearly enjoyed.
Something moved behind his eyes. Not irritation. She had expected irritation and knew how to handle it. This was something older, something she couldn't name.
You haven't changed at all.
Neither have you.
It was not a compliment from either of them. He turned to follow the butler upstairs. Cecily watched him go with the satisfaction of a woman who had won the opening exchange, and then, against her will, against every reasonable instinct she possessed, against 12 years of entirely justified grievance, she noticed that time had been extraordinarily, insufferably kind to Nathaniel Morland. She found this deeply inconvenient. It was the first ball of the London season. Nathaniel stepped out of the carriage first and turned, offering his hand. Cecily took it. She wished immediately that she hadn't. Something moved through her the moment his fingers closed around hers, warm, certain, entirely uninvited. She looked at the entrance to the Pemberton house and said nothing. Neither did he, but she felt him looking. She had spent 3 days successfully avoiding exactly this, the proximity, the awareness, the inconvenient fact of him. The only disruption had been entirely his fault. She had come around the corner of the East Garden on Wednesday morning and found him at the old stone water pump, coat discarded, sleeves rolled, working the handle with the unhurried ease of a man completely unaware of being watched. She had turned around and walked back the way she came. She had not thought about it since. She had thought about almost nothing else. Lord Nicholas appeared at the bottom of the Pemberton steps the moment he saw her. Lady Cecily. Then, with slightly less warmth, Your Grace, how good of you to escort her. He extended his hand toward Cecily with the casual confidence of a man reaching for something that already belonged to him. She had barely lifted her fingers when Nathaniel stepped forward.
Aldridge, the engagement hasn't been formally announced. It would be unwise for Lady Cecily to arrive on your arm before it has. I'm sure you understand. Of course. Quite right. I'll secure Lady Cecily's first dance instead, shall I? But you'll want to speak with her mother about the card.
That was unnecessary.
That was my legal obligation.